This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Cancer for the month of May 2018. This looks at the broad overview or big energies that will be affecting you guys. Some of it may apply to you, some not. So if you'd like something that's more applicable to your own life story, to have questions answered perhaps, or to even order that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. Right, Cancer, we start with those of you looking for partnerships or relationships. We move on to committed partnerships, career, general reading, etc. Right, so those of you looking for a partner, a love partner, or a relationship. You get the fox, the wreath, the wind chimes, the tortoise, the eagle, the yoke, and the cup. Your two angel romance cards is deception and past life relationship. So the fox says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, but I think this is applying to all aspects of your life at the moment. As Cancerians, you are actually shrewd. You know what you want, you know how to get it, and you know how to go about getting it. The reef says sorrow over a loss. I think you're pining for a past relationship, many of you that are looking for relationships. The wind chime says yet peace and harmony is about to be restored to you. You will slowly but surely get ahead in that quest for finding a partner. The eagle says there is triumph over obstacles and troubles. So whatever's preventing you from attracting that new person or manifesting that new person into your life, you're about to overcome that in the month of May. You have been feeling tied down or frustrated where relationships are concerned. The cup says you should accept valid criticism. Somebody is going to give you unsolicited advice as to how to find that partner. Listen to them. I will repeat it. I will say it again. I say it many times. Advice is not always directly from the person whose mouth it is coming out of. Your angels are just as likely to use someone else as a mouthpiece. Excuse the pun, right? If we look at your angel cards, you get deception and past life relationship. In the past, where relationships are concerned, you have not been yourself. You have not presented yourself fully to the person. You have not been entirely honest with them about what you want and what you need. This perhaps has been the problem. But you're about to deal with a past life relationship. A relationship that you've had in another lifetime is about to crop up in your life again. Now, those of you in committed partnerships or relationships, you get the horse, the shark, the tiger, the butterfly, and the clouds. Your tarot cards is the Two of Earth and the Five of Water. The horse says you're about to go on a short journey. So those of you in committed partnerships or relationships, you're about to have a weekend away, a day away. You're going to get out of your normal, I want to say rut. That's the word that came in where your relationship is concerned. The shark says take care or there will be loss of material wealth. This is followed by the tiger, which is doing something risky or taking a chance. So I think that time away, you may be tempted to do something risky or take a chance. Just don't overspend, okay? The butterfly says that a change for the better is occurring and problems are temporary. So whatever you experience in the month of May where your committed partnerships or relationships are concerned, where there may be a little bit of a problem, no, it's temporary. This isn't forever. You will overcome it. When you do go and spend that time away, don't blow the budget. The Two of Earth and the Five of Water are your tarot cards. Now, the Two of Earth says balance, work, and play. You may be swinging a bit too far the one way or the other. I have a feeling with Cancerians can often actually work really hard and forget to play equally hard. It's very important to Cancerians to work and play equally hard. Librans also have that, but it's also important for Cancerians. The Five of Water says let go of the past. What that means is that upset, that hurt, that pain, that whatever you've been clinging to, let it flow through you and out of you and then let it go. You have a right to feel anger, you have a right to feel hurt, you have a right to feel disillusionment, pain, whatever it is, but it's time to let it move through your system and move out of your system so that you can move forward in your relationship life. So where career is concerned, you get the throne, dog close-up, tower, pin, kite, and dog. The throne says you're in a position of authority. So where your career is concerned, you reach that point in your career where you have a certain amount of authority with other people. They look up to you, you have experience, you've gotten somewhere, you've done the homework, you've gotten the t-shirt. The dog close-up says pleasure with a close friend. So in your career sector, you're about to find that somebody you work with closely or a friend, you're going to enjoy working with them in the month of May, okay? The Tower says you have solid foundations and success with effort. I think that's what you've created. You've worked hard and you now have success due to the effort that you've put into this, and you've actually made very solid foundations. The Pin says there's a new job or career. For some of you, this may very well be the case. For others of you, there's something new coming into your career sector. Something, perhaps because you've done so well, because you've worked well, because you have this sort of position almost of authority, not necessarily authority as simply as that, but you kind of have this air about you, this knowledge about you, this wisdom and experience that people look up to. And that could be why you offered something, okay, in your career. The Kite says vacation. We've already seen you going away for a short while of time, so you have the opportunity, the potential to take time out in the month of May. Very nice. The Dog says protection from a powerful friend. That's very interesting that it comes up at the end of May. We will see probably in June why that shows up in your career at the end of May. Something probably crops up which may seem like a major obstacle or perhaps even a setback. It's probably not going to be, because you have that protection from a powerful friend. You then get the Messenger of the Air and the Queen of Air as your tarot card. Now the Messenger of Air speaks about... Okay, let's start with the Queen of Air, because the Queen of Air is about setting healthy boundaries. It's about the fact that you've reached the point in your evolution, in your wisdom, in your experience, where you know what you like and what you don't like, and you know how far you'll let people push, and you don't let them push too far with you. You're quite comfortable in your own skin to say, sorry, I don't like the way you're treating me, or that is unacceptable, please adapt your behavior, or that's that. The Messenger of Air says, be aware though that you don't have dogma attached there, that you don't almost have a knee-jerk reaction to certain things. Be a little bit flexible. Give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes before you actually put your foot down and say, no, you can't do that, I don't like it. Just be aware of that. It's just a little bit of a sort of a pointer coming up for you in the month of May. Right, for your success cards, you get the bird flying, you get the bull, you get the bell, you get the lobster, the tree, and the rainbow. Your tarot cards is patience and the Ten of Fire. So the bird says there's news on the way. The bull says do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. The bell says there's an announcement. The lobster says there's a financial pinch. The tree says affairs with your family. And the rainbow says the most difficult part of the situation is over. So at the beginning of the May, news comes in which is going to need you to show your strength, your inner strength, your tenacity, your perseverance. Don't give up, stick it out. You've got the rainbow at the end of the month, so the situation won't even last that long. The bell says there's an announcement. There's a financial pinch. It's affairs with your family, but the worst of it is over before the month is even over. So I think what's happening here is success will come if you are prepared to persevere, if you know that it's not going to last long, you give it your best efforts. Know there's financial pinch coming. We've already seen that coming in. So save your pennies at the moment for whatever that episode is going to be. The tarot card of patience and Ten of Fire. Patience says what you wish for will manifest. Just be patient. It's going to happen. So that just reminds you, if your resources are being held up or being used for something that you hadn't anticipated, you're still going to get what you want within time. Just be patient about it. The Ten of Fire is interesting because that says something is on its way out of your life. I think it's a situation, not a person. Something will sort of fizzle out of your life now. It's burnt, the embers will die, it's gone, it's done, it's dusted. It's done for. You have worked through the situation. It could possibly even be a karmic situation. But the thing to realize is it is now over and it is finished by the end of May. Right, if we have a look at your happiness cards, as you will know if you listen to my readings often, that this is the part of the reading that I subscribe to your soul's path evolution. It's what your soul wants you to experience in the month of May. You get the hammock, the key, the woman, the whale, the funnel, the owl, And the tarot card you get is the Call and the Empress. The hammock says, taking a vacation physically or mentally. It showed up that you guys are going to get a little bit of time out, right, in your reading. It's definitely showing up. Somewhere along the line in the month of May, you get to have a little bit of a respite, a little bit of a rest. The key says there will be successful outcomes to your problems. So I think what you will experience in the month of May is when this seemingly big obstacle comes along, it will move out of your way. You will move through it. You will succeed. You will have successful outcomes to problems. They are not insurmountable. There's dealings or relationship with a woman and great worry over nothing. So I think that there's possibly a woman in your life in May that you're going to really worry about, really think about, but you're worrying unnecessarily. It doesn't need that degree of worry over it. Perhaps your worries are growing exponentially where this person is concerned, and it's not necessary to worry that much. The funnel says a period of frustration, lessons to be learned, and the owl says good advice from a wise person. So the periods of frustration that you will have in the month of May, there are deep lessons within each one of them. You will get good advice from somebody to help you and guide you through whatever those lessons are. The tarot cards of the Call and the Emperor. The Call says you are being called to live your true life. You're being called to live authentically. Not what you think other people feel you should be doing, not what you think other people believe you should be doing, but what you know you should be doing. So all the obstacles you experience in the month of May are about that, to steer you onto your authentic path. And the Empress says it's a traditional one. You're having to walk a traditional path. It's possibly what suits you more than anything else. Mostly for Cancerians, that is the case. An authentic path of traditionalism suits them. Right, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I want to thank you for listening, commenting, liking, subscribing. I read all your comments if you make comments. I love them. And if you decide to share this video, a very big special thank you to you. And I'd just like to repeat again, if you'd like a personal private reading or that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below.